Hello. Headshots today? Yeah, I just need something easy. And I'm kind of stressing. So we're just gonna chill. We might do some more quizzes than normal. I just need to relax. This will probably be a shorter stream. I'm guessing that it'll probably only be like three-ish hours. I don't know. I am like 90% packed. You know, that last 10% is like rough. Okay. What did we do what did we do on Thursday? I think we finished with Reed Claw. Low volume. It's okay. I probably won't be super active. So. I just need to relax. Where's parsley seed? Oh my gosh, dude. That's rough. Okay. What can we do in this? We can go down Needle Claw, Kite Scratch, Lineage, and hit Starling and Robin. We can go down... Who's Beasting and Beetleshine's parents? Beasting. Warriors. She is Nectar Song Dew Spring, so that's Plum Willow. So we could go down Plum... No, that's meant for... Okay, so the other thing I was going to say that we could do is Sage Nose right here. Yeah. And Dew Spring is down here, right there. So we could hit Sage and Mint. We'd have to do Petal Nose. And then Mint and Nettle to get Plum Willow. Well, okay, we haven't done Fallow Fern and Moss Whisker. Okay, so we can do a lot of stuff over here. I think this side is complete right now. I mean... Unless we want to add Birch Feather. So I think we'd have to go this way. You need to work on more. You don't have to work on canon designs. Working on your own OC's headshots. I feel like they're really, really good to just kind of play out the design. Sharp also needs his mother and sister. Oh, true, true. Yeah, they don't matter as much. That's like very low priority. I mean, technically speaking, I've designed Leaf Star's mom too, even though she doesn't have a name. These two definitely look like they belong to these two. Wreath Claw is a little different. He doesn't exactly fit the mold. I mean, these guys even have their parents' like eye color. Wreath Claw might be adopted. Okay. Finally done with finals and got home for the summer. Now I have time to draw. Ooh. Okay. So do we want to start? Do we want to start with Sage and Mint, go up to Petal? We have to do Rainfur too. We'd have to do all 4 of them. Because I don't think any of them have headshots. Does Nettle Splash? Nettle Splash might have a headshot in A Vision of Shadows. I mean, he has his own bonus chapter. No. Unlucky. Nectar Song will be in the Changing Skies picture. My update ideas? I don't have any. Yet. Yeah. I guess we can do Nectar. She hasn't really left much of an impression on me. I thought she would leave more of an impression now that she's like Starling Paw's mentor and everything. She's just a brown she-cat. No eye color. I gave her purple. She's much more of like a on the website she's much more of this type of brown, which is interesting. Maybe I guess I kind of use that for her hair. I drew her shy because in A Vision of Shadows she was pretty shy. Apparently. Silent Paw doesn't care how old you are or how much power you have. He just tells it like it is. Oh, Nectar Song. Babies. I can finally watch my Warrior Cat streams without the fear of spoilers. That is something that unfortunately my stream is very spoiler filled. Okay. Okay, let's get, let me get my setup all correct. I have drawn today, but I have not drawn on this computer, so I have to get everything looking tip-top. Yeah, this is the start of the stream. We start streams a little bit later on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I had to remember what day it was. Guys, Hoo-wee. Yesterday, I felt like the day was 3 times longer than it really was. It felt like crazy. Today's shaping up like that too. I meant to stream today, but I fell asleep half an hour before I was supposed to start. Yeah, that's happened to me before, you guys. That's happened to me. That is not what happened to me today. Okay, Bee Sting and Beetle Shine, I feel like they're both Bee sting has a very long snout, right? Yeah, her snout is very long. I don't know where she's getting that from. And Beetle Shine is very cute. I quite like him. He's got like his dad's snout. He definitely looks like just a fluffy version of his dad. But see, Nectar Song, I do like that I kind of went with like a roundness to her. I don't know if her ears really match. What, does she look like a little bear? I don't know. I like the droopy ears. I don't know if them being pointy like that is really like doing anything for her though. How did these two make two relatively light colored? Oh well, we'll see. She's bald. Hey, nobody. I'm feeling like maybe her hair should be more swooped. I kind of would love to see her ear poking out a little bit. Their kids look like them if you add lots of white and stripes. True. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair. It's my Starling Paw has tufts, right? Moonpaw's the bald one. He's got the tufts. Tufts of the family. Of the pro tags. Tawny Pelt has the full hair. I almost feel like she should have maybe a little bit smaller of eyes. Ignore this one right now. What do you think the Moonpaw's warrior name will be? I'm gunning for like Moonbeam to be named after her mentor, or Moon Whisper I would be okay with. Some people want Moonface, but that feels almost like it feels like a fox heart, like a name that kind of feels like it might be an insult. Some people want like moon. I don't think they do moon dawn because we just had frost dawn, but maybe. Yeah, moon curl. Moon curl would be okay. I accidentally made one of my headshots like 70% eyes. Yeah, it happens a lot. The headshots, I feel like, especially for the ones that are on the posters, I tend to make their eyes a lot bigger, period, just because they read better when you print them out. She looks like a forest fairy. Like, she looks like she dabbles in witchcraft. In, like, a druid sort of sense with her hair like this. I'm liking her vibe. I'm wondering if she should have tuffies. Nectar Song is a really, really pretty name. I feel like I want her to have maybe, well, we could make, who's her, Wasp Whisker and Fallow Fern are her parents. I don't really care that Bee Sting doesn't really look too much like silhouette-wise, like her parents. I like Bee Sting's design, so... I liked a lot of, I think that a lot of Nettle... Wait, hold on. No, Nettle. We could definitely redesign Mint Fur to have a little bit more of a nose. I don't really like my Mint Fur design that much, so I'm like, I would be okay with maybe modifying her a little bit. But Mint Fur and Nettle Splashes for kids have really, really cute names, I think. You got Gravel Nose, which is, it just reminds me of like a freckled nose, so I really like it. You've got Nectar Song, Pale Sky, and Fringe Whiskers, they're fourth. But all of them are like really cute. A+ naming scheme. When Moonpole was first revealed, I thought it was groundbreaking. Well, there's been a moon before, Moonflower. But you're right in that in early, at least at the beginning of the series when it was first getting created, they didn't want the moon prefix for any cats because they did want to keep it for, like, Star Clan type places. And they didn't want, because Blue Star's first name was going to be Moonstar, but they were like, it makes her feel like she's like too connected to like their religion or whatever. Yeah, Moonstar, and then Tiger Claw's prototype name was Hammerclaw. I learned fairly recently that in the original couple of initial drafts of the first arc, Blue Star and Fireheart were supposed to have more of a romantic relationship than they ended up having, like, more of a mother-son relationship, which is wild to me, because I just think about how different that first draft must have been from what we got. Like, I assume that Fireheart was probably a lot older in that original draft. I would love to know if I would love to see that original draft if they ever had it. Or like the original outlines of the first arc. That'd be so cool. Yeah, Evie, I agree. I know that Kate and Vicky have disclosed a lot of stuff about the first draft of the first arc. How it was originally supposed to be one book, and then it got extended to... I don't know if it got extended to 6 right away, or if it got extended to 3, and then it got extended to 6 again. Not exactly sure. Was it revealed that Firestar was supposed to be a she-cat? I've never heard that rumor, but it could have been a rumor. I mean, I literally just learned about the original intent to make Bluestar and Fireheart more romantic, like, last year, so it's possible. But I feel like if the first draft... It's pretty woke of them for both of those to be true, if you catch my drift. It was extended to 6 on the get-go. Yeah. I mean, the books were only commissioned to fill a gap. They didn't... I don't believe that Vicky, Kate, and Cherith came to HarperCollins with their idea. I'm pretty sure that they were commissioned to make Warrior Cats based on... They needed to fill a gap in the market. And then they just went from there. Am I gonna read Renegades? Probably not. Not really interested in it. Haven't read Aaron Hunter series other than Warriors since Seekers. I read the first maybe like 3 books of Seekers and it didn't really capture me when I was younger. There was a lot of layers on this file. I just got like really overwhelmed by adding layer 201 to this file. HarperCollins approached Vicky about a series of cats fighting and she was like racking her brain on how to make that work. It's crazy to me that... I mean, for everything that Vicky was a good world builder. You have to give her props. For her to just be like, hey, like with a prompt like make a series about cats fighting. And for her to come up with something that's captured the imagination of a lot of people and have allowed people to work off of it. And, I mean, you gotta give her props. She was definitely very good at world building. You read Survivors and really liked it. I've heard Survivors is probably the best non-Warriors Aaron Hunter series. I've heard Seekers is also pretty good for people that could get into it. I just could not. Read Bravelands. Is Bravelands the one with the lions? There's one. Bamboo Kingdom's the one that's like pandas and stuff. Is there another one? Speaking of Renegades, I read an early review copy and I think it's worth checking out. A new Aaron is writing it. Yeah, the only thing is, I mean, I would recommend if you want to read it, read it. For me personally, I'm not really in the demographic of like picking up new middle school book series. So I'm kind of, I mean, the next book I'm reading is going to be Dune. So, and then I want to get back into reading sci-fi. I haven't been reading sci-fi in a couple years, and I'm really missing it. I guess. HarperCollins is a huge book publisher. Like, it's one of the biggest book publishers in the world. It publishes a lot of different stuff. I didn't want to add... I think I can. I was worried that adding the tufts inside the ear would make that other side too busy. What with the hair creasing over it. I don't like that though. You should work on your map part today. I thought about working on my map part today. I just can't concentrate very much on like a single thing right now. So we're just doing a bunch of headshots because they're quick enough that I can keep focused. Let's see. Juvenile Pelco. Never heard of it. I'm glad that people are making maps for things other than warriors, though. I would join, anime maps a lot when I still had time. And here's where I'd put my anime map in my schedule, if I had one, type thing. But then also my schedule has no spots. Is it a book or is it a, TV show? I like her lighter webcomic. Okay. Yeah. I think I have been requested to read Witch Hat Atelier, I think. Yeah. I've never actually gotten into webcomics. I'm not gonna lie. I used to read webcomics when I was like younger though. A lot. I think, well, I mean, Homestuck was a webcomic, so. But I haven't read webcomics since I graduated high school, I think. Hey, Nathan. I love webcomics, but my taste is boring, I admit. Too much fantasy magic. I think my sister reads, like, romantic thingies, probably. I think that they're probably going... I think that they understand that Renegades is going to... I mean, it's made by the same people, but Renegades is probably going to be overlapping with the Warriors market a lot. I mean, it's made by the same people as well. So there's probably going to be a little bit of similarities in it. Do I want the eye to be... Do I want her to have, like... freckles? Maybe? That's kind of cute. Just give me 500 pages of ridiculous soap opera storylines and I'm hooked. I mean, we're into Warrior Cats, guys. We like our drama. Yes, I watched medical dramas. Yes, I've watched all of ER. I've watched the entirety of Grey's Anatomy. I've watched the soap operas. They're appealing. Yeah, I probably won't check it out if it's like that, like body horror and everything, and especially with it when it's cats, it makes me extremely sad. I haven't watched The Pit yet, but a lot of my friends are watching it. It's kind of for more of a mature audience than what is probably on this, what the majority of you guys are, though. Like, it's on HBO, and Just watched Chicago Fire. I've heard of it, haven't seen it. I haven't watched drama in a long time. A lot of the shows that I watched, they are very old now. Hey, pasta. Oops. Oops. The art style isn't that graphic? Okay. I mean, as long as it's not like, for example, I've never watched Fillet Day or whatever. I don't like it. I know what themes are in it, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it with cats. I don't, like... When people... I mean, people are like, oh, I can't... When people were like, I can't wait to see, like, Tiger Star's death in the graphic novel, I'm like, it's not gonna be brutal, and I hope it's not brutal, because it shouldn't be, first of all, but it's also like, I don't want to... I don't know. It makes me sad. Yeah, puppy, and I feel like sometimes when people are like, I want to see it, they actually really don't. It's like kids that think that wanting to see it is making them more mature. Nectar song. Oh, sure, why not? She's looking like Gravel Nose, but I think Gravel Nose has dark freckles, right? Yeah. Yeah, one of the very few kudos I can give to the graphic novel is I enjoyed the parallels between the paneling on Firestar's 9 Lives and the paneling on Tiger Star losing his 9 lives. Obviously, the color script is really great, but paralleling those two sequences was a really good choice. Even if I felt like the 9 Lives ceremony in the graphic novel doesn't have as much whimsy and impact as it is ever capable of, like when you're first reading it for the first time. I still enjoy the parallels. Yeah, now her and her brother match. What does Pale Sky look like? She's also got hair, I think. Oh, she's got brown hair. Why's she got brown hair? Yeah, puppy. I mean, I feel like I'm okay with it. I'm honestly better at doing the gore when it's like people. I don't know how to explain it. Not really, not actually, to be fair. But I mean, I can watch medical shows and stuff. But like, if it's animals, man, that's rough. Okay. Pale Sky stole a wig. I think all of them except for I think Nectar Song, Pale Sky, and Fringe Whisker all, yeah, they have hair. Fringe Whisker is on the Broken Code poster. Hold on. No. She's on the Starless Clan poster. Where is she? Yeah. Which is crazy, because I think both of their parents don't have... Oh, no, Minford does have hair. I think that Wings of Fire is kind of... a little gratuitous at some points. Not that bad, though. I mean... She's off. Going who knows where. Is Spireclaw on here? Yeah, he is. Okay, so Spire, Sun, and Hollow all got onto this one. What other Wind Clan? No, Sky Clan. Let's see what we're working on. Leaf Star. Did Hawkwing not get on here? I guess not. But Leaf Star got on here. Wait, so what did we want to do after Nectar? Did we want to go down, or do we want to go somewhere else? My Nightheart. Look at him on emo. He be emo. I think we've un-emoed him, right? That sounds really stupid, but hold on. I guess see pro tags. Didn't we have like an unemoified version? Where is he? Yeah. And then we had him with the mustache. And we had him with cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And then I tried him with no hair. He looks perfectly matured here. Yeah, with the cowboy hat and the boots. This is for when he loses his hair and he tries to make up for it. Anyway. Yeah, we did never finish that, did we? Did I redraw? Why did I do that? Do you guys ever like look back at art you did and be like, why is that? Why did I do that? What's in group 1? Okay, that's Frostball. What's this one? That's Crazy Splash Star. Okay, I remember that. Whistle Paw, Whistle Breeze, Sunbeam. Okay. What did we want to do next? Do we want to go... Did we want to go down to Bee Shine, Bee Sting, and Beetle Shine? Did we want to do up? Did we want to do Sage and Mint? We have to hit Nettle quiz. I would honestly love to do a quiz right now. Don't tempt me, Yuna. Up. Where is Dew Spring? Pull Dew Spring down. Because we're gonna need, well... No, because Nettle is Plum Willows. And then Mint we can pull down from Sage Nose up here. Oh, but we need to do freaking Honeytail and, No, we've done Honeytail. Okay, no. Birdwing, Snipkit, Fidget Flake, and, Curly... Oh, Jesus. You are the driver of the stream. I am? Let's draw one more character. And then we'll quiz. I need some quiz time. I need to chillax. I'm freaking out. Nettle Splash? Is he the one? No, Rabbit Leap's the one that had the badger tail or whatever, right? Nettle Splash definitely needs to stay spiky. Remembering how the ThunderClan's Death Quiz didn't include Sunstars? Did it not? He dies by dogs, right? Or is he like run over? I can't remember. I like his eyes. He's got very pretty eyes. I think Fringe Whisker probably looks most like him. Does your Master have blue or yellow eyes? I think she's got blue, right? No, she's got yellow. Pretty sure I give her yellow. Yeah, she's got yellow with like blue eyeshine. I guess I could give him toughies, since I gave Nectar Song some. Oops, I accidentally drew him on Fringe Whisker Slayer. Why are dogs always antagonists in warriors? Because they're cats. There is no other more suited antagonist. I guess he could be ace. He could be symmetrically sharp, pointy. Maybe something like that? Yeah, we have a couple hounds. Houndleap, Houndstar. But yeah, we don't have anything that's just like specifically dog. I mean, we only have one badger as well. Lots of foxes. Yep. It did take 3 arcs to get the first fox prefix, though. No, that's not true. Technically, the first one I think is in Firestar's quest. Ooh, you know what we should do, you guys? We should do the first cat for each prefix quiz. That's an interesting quiz. You can see like how old some of the prefixes are and how new some of them are. We had more wolves. Are there actually wolves in England? No thoughts, head empty, nettle splash. Well, don't they see in Ivy Pool's heart, don't they see like a wolf in captivity? And they're like, wow, that's like a really big dog. Yeah, there's a wolf heart. There's a wolf step. There's 2 wolves. I'm not sure which one came first. We'll have to see. Yeah, Step was in Yellowfang Secret. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember if Code of the Clan... I think Code of the Clans came out before Yellowfang Secret. But I can't be 100% for sure on that. Rooster tail. Was trying to identify the Pokemon game through the music before Eterna Village started. You want to know the one after that? Or before it? It was Cyan Wood. Hey, Lemon. Dude, Nettle Splash. Have one singular thought behind those eyes. Nettle Splash. Wait, where'd French Whisker go? Oh, I must have deleted her. Such is the way of life. Where did she go? Nettle Splash to me is whenever my bot Nettle Splash during patrol assignments. Okay. Birdwing is probably gonna have to go down here somewhere. Because Pale Sky has kits too. Who are Pale Sky's kits? Does she have kits? Does Pale Sky have kits? No. Okay. So just Nectar Song and Gravel Nose. No babies for her. Well, that's good because that means that she can go... That means she can go in the middle and then Gravel Nose can go on the side. With Rinflight. Who's Rinflight? Rinflight is what, Bella Leaf's kid? Yeah. Sporkle. I want to do Warrior Cat names. First cat for each prefix. There's 2 quizzes. This one will be fun. Do you have to, like, click it? Hold on. No. Okay, so you just have to do whatever you want. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Okay. Can you... So this is a quiz. We're doing quizzes, sorry. This is my last stream before... Also, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming on Thursday, and I'm not streaming on Sunday. This is my last stream before I go sell at a convention this weekend. Is it release date or chronological? It's release date. So it's release date. It's not... chronological in... So, for example, Acorn, the first time that we see Acorn, it will be Acorn Tail from Code of the Clans. Even though technically Acorn Fur, chronologically speaking, is above him. Adder Fang is the first... No, there's an Adder Kit in Cats of the Clan. See? Arc-Eye. Some of them are going to be easy. Dark Stripe is the first one for Dark. Dash is Dashpaw. That's actually Maggot Tail's apprentice name, according to Vicky. Alder is Alder Heart. Even though we've had a couple of Alders at that point. Firepaw, yeah. Fire Star is the first time for Fire. Ant Pelt will be the first for Ant. Tiger Claw, yeah. Tiger Star... Oh, wait, no, this is... Okay, so it's only A through M. So we're only doing A through M. Berry nose, not berry tail, you know. Aspen tail, yes. Ash fur from Into the Wild, the Shadow Clan one. Gray stripe. Cinnamon tail. Some of these will be easy. Dapple tail. Dawn cloud from Into the Wild. Bat ear, bark face, badger fang. Apple fur from Dawn. All the way at Dawn? That's crazy, because Apple's like a pretty big teeth. Billy Storm, Bay Shine. I don't remember who the first bee is. Is it Bee Tail, maybe? From Mabel Shade's Vengeance? Bay Shine, I got. Bella Leaf. Egg. Elder Kit. There's only one Elder Kit. Amber Moon? No. Amber Claw? From Battles of the Clans. Beach Fur is a good one. Dragonfly. Kit. Duck Paw. Badger Fang I got. Doe Star? No. Doe Spring? From Tall Star's Revenge? Really? Was Doe Star never mentioned before? Like in Goosefeather? I guess Tall Star's Revenge came out before Goosefeather's Curse and stuff. Flicker Kit. Down Kit. Dust Pelt. Haven Pelt. Hawk Frost. Okay, that's what I thought. Hey Berry. Heron Wing. Echo Song. Did I get her? Okay. Ebony Claw. Holly Leaf for the first Holly? No. Who was the first Holly? Other than Holly Leaf? Duskpaw? No. It'll be like Dusk Fur. Heather... Probably Heather Tail? Yeah. Because Tall Star's Revenge came out at the end of Omen of the Stars. Holly Flower? Holly Kit! Ah, yes, you're right, Asia. And then probably Larch Kit, right? Heavy Step, Loud Belly, Hill Kit, Hickory Nose, Honey Fern? Okay. Hoot Whisker. Ivy Tail. Holly Kit is forgotten. I don't know who the first Eagle is. Eagle Kit? Okay. Hound Leap? Or is it Hound Star? It's Hound Star. Kestrel Flight, definitely. Frost Fur. I'm going down. We'll go down. Eel Tail, there's only been one. Black Foot? Black Claw? Oh wait, no, Black Star, sorry. Not Holly Pelt. Lion Heart. Lightning Tail? Okay. Braveheart. Lost Face. Plume Heart. Blizzard Star from Code of the Clans. Fallow Tail? No. Fallow Star? No. Fallow Song. Fallow Paw. Fallow Kit from Code of the Clan. Blue Star's a good one. Bluebell Kit as well. Boulder Fur's only been used once. Branch Leap's only been once. Jagged Tooth is once. Leopard Star. Hop Kit. Hope Kit. Dew Nose. Dew Spring. Dew Spots. Okay. Kite Scratch. Kink Tail. Kink Fur. Kink Fur. Birch Fall. I don't remember who the first bird is. Is it like bird wing? Bird light? From Firestar's Quest, okay. Lily Flower? No. Blaze Fire, okay, yeah. I think Blossom Kit from Cast of the Clans. Bounce Fire, Bracken Fur, Bramble Star, or Bramble Claw. Breeze Pelt, Briarlight. Feathertail? Yes. Furbark, yes. Minnowtail? Brown Paw, Brush Paw. Flaxfoot, Finleap, Flipclaw, Flint Fang. Brook Ripple, that's a new one. Broken Star, only been used once. Flash Nose, Fidget Flake. Flame, what about Flame Tail? Maybe? Flytail. Fly Star from Battles of the Clans. Foxheart? No, I think it's Fox Leap. Yeah. Fognose. Brindleface. Bristlebark. Cloudtail. Yes. Mistle Kit. Misty Star. Clawface. Longtail. Yep. White. Oh no, it's only Aetherin. Maple Shade. No, actually Maple Star first from Code of the Clans. Code of the Clans came out before Maple Shade's Vengeance and Crooked Star's Promise. I think it came out after before Blue Star's Prophecy, right? I think it came out before Blue Star's Prophecy. Bright Heart. No. Bright Flower from Into the Wild. Bug Eater. Bumble Stripe. A Buzzard Star or Kit? Carp Kit's only been used once. Cedar Pelt? Cedar Heart. No, from Dangerous Path. Lizard Stripe. Okay, awesome. Cherry Tail? Okay. Freckle Wish. Chestnut Kit. Chive Claw. Cinder Pelt? Okay. I couldn't remember if Cinder Pelt or Cinder Fur were first. Chive Claw's a good one. Flutterfoot. Curl Feather's only been used. Well, now it's been used twice. There's only one Curly Paw. There's only one Cypress Paw. Milk Fur. Yes, from Maple Shade or Maple Shade's Vengeance from Firestar's Quest. Harry Brook. Harvey. Oh wait, hold on. Let me scroll up a little bit so you guys. Hatch Kit is Mistyfoot. No, Misty is its own, and we got Misty. Moonflower. Squirrel Flight. Squirrel Star. No. Squirrel Fur. Oh no, it's not. We're not in S's. Daisy Toe. No, I think Daisy Heart would be first, or Daisy Tail from Code of the Clans. Mothwing. Gale Kit. Yeah, actually, because 1 Star's Confession. You're right. You're right. Gorse Paw? Yes. Gust Whisker's a new one. Gull Swoop's only one. Green Flower. Argot. Gravel Nose. Grass Pelt? Okay. Morning Flower. Moss Pelt. Mossy Foot, only one. Myrtle Bloom, only one. Mumblefoot, one. Copperpaw. Crooked Star. Cricket Kit. Crouchfoot. Who's the first crow? Crow Fur, right? Not Crow Feather? Goose Feather. I don't know who the first clover is. Is it Tail? Okay. Conefoot. Cranberry Paw. Golden Flower. Definitely. And Fuzzy Pelt. Lots of these only have one cat, so they're not as hard. Log Fur. Little Cloud? Okay. I got Tail. Crooked Star we got. Dandy we got. I think. Did we get Dandy? No. Frond Whisker and Fringe Whisker. Fluff Tail. Meadow Pelt. I don't know who the first Marsh is. Is it Marsh Kit? What about the first Mud? Mud Fur or Mud Claw? Mud Claw, apparently. Flower Star? Yes. Half Tail. I don't remember who the first Hare is. And Mouse Fur. Quick, Mouse Fur, run! Mint. Mint Fur? Harvey Moon. I don't know who the first Mist is. Mist Kit? From Blue Star's Prophecy, apparently. Lynx Kit's a good one. Going up again. Mist Mouse? Nope. Mist Pelt? Nope. Ember. I don't know who the first Ember is. Dove Wing. Definitely. Fallen Snow. Fennel Star. Fern will be Fern Cloud, right? Ember Kit? No. Emberfoot? Emberfoot. Lily Whisker. I have no idea who the Lily is. Lily Fur. Lily Star. Okay. Apparently it's a Lily Star from Code of the Clans. Miskit, Ferret, Claw, Fawn, Step. That one just got another person on it. I don't know who the first Finch is. Flailfoot, Fleetfoot, Lavender Kit, Leap Kit. That's a new one. Light Leap, only one. Jim Fur, only one. Jumpfoot. Fallen Leaves. No. I don't know who the first ice is. Finch Flight? No. Finch Kit? No. Finch Star from Code of the Clans. Code of the Clans introduced a lot of prefixes. Jay Feather. Juniper Kit. Juniper Claw. Okay, apparently it's Juniper Claw, but I feel like Juniper Clip, I thought Juniper Kit was mentioned before him, but I guess not. Leaf Star, no. Leaf Pool is definitely first. Even though she's named after Leaf Star, Firestar's Quest, I don't think came out until Sunset ended, right? Lark Song? Lark Wing? Yes. Beetle Whisker? Yes. Lake Storm from Code of the Clans. Going up. We're missing a Hazel. Ice Wing. Do you think Ice... She is not the first one. So there's somebody else. Ice Cloud. Ice Cloud. Lake Heart, Lake Shine. Deer Dapple. No. Deer Leap from Yellowfang's Secret. Hazeltail. Yep, Hazeltail. Hollow, I think, is either Hollow Flight or Hollow Belly. Yeah. Float is Float Shimmer, because I remember when that one came out. That was a new one. You don't know, yeah. Frog. I don't know who the first frog is. Is it Leap or Tail? Frog Leap, apparently. Mallownose. It is Mallownose. Low Branch. Marigold Kit. Midge Pelt. There's only one Midge. Who's the last one? Hare. Who's the first Hare? Is it Hare Star? No. Hare Pounce? No. Hare Flight. Yes. Okay. So this is what I want to know. How many of these were introduced in Code of the Clans? As their first. Like, there's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot that are not, like, they're exclusive to Code of the Clans, but most of them have been, like, there's 19. Flintfang? Oh, yeah, because the Badger... I bet Badger... Yeah, Badgerfang and Flintfang are from the Code of the Clans story first. I forgot that that's the first time that they are introduced. And Hailstar, apparently. Maple is the first time. Meadow. Lily. Jump. Hold on, let me look up of the clans. I'm interested to see how many of these were introduced in like field guides first. 30 of them. 30 of these prefixes were introduced in a field guide before they were in like anything else. That's pretty crazy. A lot of these aren't exclusive anymore. That's interesting. Very interesting. Good place to test the names. That's what I feel like they did with Stormclan's Folly as well. Okay, I'll be right back and we'll draw mint fur when I come back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'm back. I am back. Fringe whisker. Use. Okay. See, I have her as being like kind of long furred actually. We need a Strike Starters emote, an Amy Young emote, and a Tickle Paws emote. I need to make more emotes, you're right. I just haven't. I've been so busy. What does she look like? I think in the picture, the Sky Clan poster, she's actually... Let me look. She's very far away, I think. She's on like top of the... Yeah, she's actually facing away from the camera. Okay. That is true. Shrimprella is technically an Im Young emote. This is true. Nifty should do commission emotes. I have seen people do like emote sheets. I feel like I wouldn't be able to offer those on stream though. Like they'd have to be an off stream. I'm not accepting any more commissions for like the next couple weeks. I just don't have the time, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm stressing out. Always stressing. Does she have hair in? No, I actually got rid of her hair in the Sky Clan picture. Here's a tip, don't stress out. Yep. Well... Oh, you guys don't want to hear all the things that stress me out. Ugh. Once I get back from FWA, I'm going to be making sure that the enamel pin Kickstarter is ready to launch when I said it would. So until I get that all sorted, it's probably going to take up the majority of my time. I definitely made her snout a little longer. Hopefully I'm able to relax. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to relax. Ever again in my life without feeling guilty. I think I have been resigned to the fact that I am kind of a workaholic. And I probably will be for the majority of the remaining of my life. Is the one you're drawing the silver cat? Yeah, I'm kind of revamping her a little bit. But not too much. I'm a workaholic, but only relating to everything. I guess for me, and it's something that I have to get over myself, but I never feel like I'm enough. So I'm constantly trying to prove to myself that I'm enough. And that involves me constantly working and never taking days off. I always feel bad telling people like, hey, I just genuinely don't have the time to do something for them, or like, I can't join your... I just feel bad. I've been trying to get better at it, but... when you work for yourself, you just feel guilty taking any break, I guess, in my experience. Like, I feel guilty making people follow deadlines that I set if I'm not, like, working harder or just as hard, or, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but it just leads me to, like, always be working. But I have a lot of things in the fire, and so even just always working, I feel like I'm never getting everything done that I need to. So I also am a bit of a control freak, I think. I wish I wasn't, but I am, and I've accepted that fact. Hey, Annabelle. Finish your mouse for design. Nice. Is Gravel one knows when a noodle splashes kids? Yeah. Yes, he is. Why isn't it letting me paste? Hello? Just drag it in there. I'm feeling emotions. This song in particular reminds me of the Persona 4 music that happens when you're like at max 10 social rank and you're like making some sort of like grand discovery next with the person that you're social linking with. We are streaming. Last stream for a week. The next stream after this will be next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I will be at a furry convention selling artwork. And stuff. Quiz is still pinned. Man, I'm on my third cup of... This is how you know I've been struggling. I'm on my third cup of coffee and I'm still yawning like I didn't have any coffee today. Thank you, Hollow. Yeah. Sorry I can't take you guys with me. Though I hope I can see some of you guys. Do make sure that you tell me that you're a stream viewer if you come up to my booth. You will get free things. What city? It's in Atlanta, Georgia. America. I know, I wish I could take some of you guys. It's always really, really fun. I have met a couple of stream viewers at cons before, and I always am very happy. I met Light Blooms once. I met a couple of stream people at last Atlanta Con. Somebody gave me some Tall Shadow artwork that they had done. If you're looking, if you want to give me artwork, somebody has given me Clear Sky and Shadow Star. So Clear Sky and Tall Shadow. So I'm still missing Windstar, Thunderstar, and Riverstar to complete my Clan Founder collection. If you wanted to draw one of them. America's a bit far away from the Netherlands. Can you come to Brazil? No plans to go out of country quite yet. I am planning on maybe doing my first convention that I'd fly to. but it would be in like Oregon or California. Oops, I wasn't doing that on parallel. I wanted to draw you a strike zone, but I got scared. Oh, I'm sorry. I appreciate the thought. You guys don't have to draw anything to get, especially not to get free things. All you gotta do is go, hey, I watch your stream. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching my stream. Yeah, I am planning on going. I am going to be applying to, I think it's Anthro Northwest is what I was going to apply to. Anthro Northwest is in January, and I believe it's in Seattle. Yes, it's in Seattle. I wouldn't mind trying to get into Anime ALA or something like that, like an anime con back down in Los Angeles. Haven't quite figured out if it would be worth it for me yet, though. Can I come to Anchorage, Alaska? I would love to visit Alaska. You joke, but I would love to visit Alaska. It's definitely on my list. Please, get the right, thank you. This is Mint Fur. She is the daughter of Petal Nose and Rain Fur. But yeah, I do want to get over to the West Coast eventually. The problem is there that flying to a convention logistically is a lot more complicated than driving to a convention for me. I have to ship all my stuff there. I have to make sure that there's a place that I can get it all shipped to. I might have to rent a car. Logistically, it's a lot more expensive and more moving parts for me. So I just haven't done it yet. I have to make sure that I'm like able to sell legally there. Like, do I need tax stuff? I've got to... Usually I would like to be able to know at least one other person selling there, to be able to have like a roommate. Hey, chat. Well, I mean, it's not really like, obviously, as I would just have to make sure, like some states you have to register it with like a sales tax ID. Some states, if I don't want to get into it, it's boring. It's logistically boring for you guys to hear that crap. It's not that big of a deal, basically. It's just like every state is a little different. The main thing is that it just costs a lot more money for me to fly to a convention than it does. It's not just because of the plane ticket, it's everything else. Like, it's probably about $1,000 more expensive for me to fly somewhere than to drive overall. Okay. What does Sage Nose look like? Well, we have to do Gravel Nose and Pale Sky still. Let's see. And then we have to do Rabbit Leap and Creek Feather, and then Wasp Whisker. I think Wasp Whisker, doesn't he have a... No. For some reason, I felt like I had drawn his headshot already. But I guess I haven't. I wonder if the Elders are actually going to end up on the Changing Skies poster. It's an interesting idea. Let's see, what does Petal Nose look like? Very normal. God, I could have sworn I drew Wasp Whisker's headshot already. But he disappears in Hawkwing's Journey, so I don't know when I would have drawn it. Sorry, I'm moving around in my chair. Y'all probably heard all of that. What does Sage Nose look like? I don't like him. I remember I don't like this guy. I mean, he's fine. I just don't like his design. He is my favorite character in the poster, though. We'll just do Sage Nose. He's pretty normal. He's a pretty normal guy. I know, I like him. His face is very cute. He's got a very pink nose. I like that Mint Fur and Sage Nose are named after their parents. Rain Fur and Petal Nose. He is very hyphen carrot hyphen. I don't know why he's pouting in this picture. What did he do to deserve the eternal pout on the Warriors Project design blog? And I have to turn on the light at night. He is quite shaped. I feel like he has been not even mentioned in the last couple of arcs. He's probably like an old man now. He's like one of the oldest members of the clans. Like, I think him and Minfer, other than Tiny Cloud, are like the senior warriors. I think Tiny Cloud, Minfer, and Sage Nose are probably the senior warriors right now. Oh, maybe MacGyver is... I think MacGyver's a little older than Mint and Sage. Hey, Ferret. This is Sage Nose. I like his little mustache. It reminds you of Magikarp. It's pretty cute. What's Sandy? Yeah, it doesn't look like his. Yeah, he's old. He's like Birchville White Wing age. Obviously, he's much younger in this picture. This picture, he's probably only... he might be one of the newest warriors in that picture. No, because Nettle, Plum, and... So he's probably like 2 or 3 in that one. I mean, that means that Minfer is also pretty old. Like, she should probably be frizzing a little bit. And drooping. Listed at about the same age as White Wing. Yeah, because White Wing is born... Sage and Mint, yeah, because they're born at all about the same time because Firestar's Quest happens, and they're kittens in Firestar's Quest. I don't remember if they're actually outright born. I don't believe so. I believe that they are already born. But they don't become apprentices like Tiny, Rock, and Bounce do. So they're a little bit younger than like Tiny Cloud and stuff. He looks like the red panda from Kung Fu Panda. He does. Well, I haven't liked my Sage Nose, like, ever since I drew him, so he deserves a revisit as well. There's a lot of SkyClan cats that deserve revisits, honestly. Rockshade and Bouncefire don't have ages because we don't know when they died. They just disappear. Oh, well, actually, Bouncefire, I think, dies during the Darktail invasion. So, but Rockshade just disappears, so that's why he has no age. Because we don't know when he died. He just, quote-unquote, dies somewhere between SkyClan's Destiny. I don't even know if he's in SkyClan and the Stranger. And, Hawkwing's Journey. With Egg, Snookthorn leaves the clans. Creekfeather, Egg, Shrewtooth, all, like, mysteriously disappear. Yes. Snooky leaves the clans right after he gets his warrior name. I don't think that any of the Kitty Pet Daylight Warriors actually end up disappearing. But a lot of them do not follow SkyClan when it leaves the gorge. I think the only one that does is MacGyver. That being, I think at that point, by the time that Leaf Star has to leave with SkyClan, There were only 3 Daylight Warriors left because Billy Storm had died. Snookthorn, Freckle Witch. It's like they forgot that Frecklepaw was a Daylight Warrior because they don't ever. Well, also she is kidnapped anyway. But I don't know if she like somewhere in between her becoming a full-fledged medicine cat or whatever, that she stops, she just joins the clans fully. Because it's never mentioned in like A Vision of Shadows or even like Hawkwing's Journey that she's one of the Daylight Warriors. She's just mentioned as like a full medicine cat. Very strange. I've drawn Lost Phase. Harvey Moon and MacGyver no longer being together makes me sad. They always come as a pair in my brain. I never noticed that. For me, Harvey Moon and Ebony Claw feel like they make more of a pair. They're kind of like a yin-yang. Harvey Moon being all white and Ebony Claw being all black. I might actually make his darker bits a little bit more dark. Maybe a little bit more green. Not that much darker though. Maybe he can have like a kind of a grayish muzzle now. I don't think it'll ever not be interesting to me. The Daylight Warriors. I really like that concept. It sucks that... I mean, I guess it's like every single other Warriors book, it's only really explored for one arc or one book. He is said to be lighter than his sister. Like, he's like almost white, basically. Does he have an actual eye color? Sage nose. No, he's just a pale gray Tom. No, he is only pale gray. So why do I make him like so... light? Also, I feel like I should be giving them... I should have given them both green eyes. That's neither here nor there. Well, I guess I can adjust it, right? think Petal Nose is the one that's like almost white. Yeah, Petal Nose is a very pale gray, almost white she-cat with blue eyes. Okay, so that's why I gave them blue eyes. And Rainfur is a light gray tom with dark gray flecks. Yeah, Sage Nose disappears. Sage Nose disappears for SkyClan and the Stranger, but he does reappear. I think his sister is in SkyClan and the Stranger, though. Yeah, maybe? Yes. Okay. I want to give him green eyes. Definitely. Who's our favorite Warrior Cats character today, guys? We have to all agree on a single answer, by the way. This is how it works. Moonshadow. We all have to universally agree that who chat's favorite Warrior Cat character is today. Squirrelflight, Darktail, Ravenpaw. It should be a SkyClan cat, Strikestone, Diesel. Okay, no, we gotta narrow it down a little bit. None of you got. It's a hard question because I feel like my old favorites got butchered in the books. Usually if it's an old character, at least around here, we give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt of like, there's probably, I don't know. There's not that many Warrior Cat characters where people agree with literally everything that they've been used for plot-wise. So... Second, Leaf Star. Do we want Leaf Star today? She is a good choice. I do quite like Leaf Star. See, I think that Brackenfur has been a sweetheart since I mean, Brackenfur is actually one of my favorite characters, and I've loved him throughout his entire life. Like, even now, where he's like an old man, he's kind of senile, he's not really, he's kind of getting like a little bit of that cat dementia that they do sometimes. Where he's seeing cats that aren't around anymore. He's like telling Tawny Pelt that she's Golden Flower and stuff. I mean, he's never done anything problematic. Okay, we're not doing like... What's Leaf Star like? You don't know who Leaf Star? Okay, I think Leaf Star... I think Leaf Star should be our favorite character today. Are we okay with Leaf Star being our favorite? I really like her. I like all of her point of views. She's a very interesting character. I think that she's grappled with certain things as a leader that's made her very interesting. I like that she's okay. I feel like she's the adaptable leader that SkyClan needed. Now I understand in her old age she's wanting to return back to her roots and stuff like that, because I feel like you get to a point when you get older that you're not okay with change anymore. And you want everything to stay the same. But I do think that she was able to mold Sky Clan into a very interesting clan. I don't think she ever gets pissed off a tree. She's like... She's definitely one of the best leaders in A Vision of Shadows. Like, just her adaptability and her... I don't think she gets pissed at him. She's more, like, frustrated. That's the thing, right? She's never... When you say somebody got pissed at something, it feels like they went off on them or whatever, but she's never been like that. She's always tried to stay adaptable and tried to... He doesn't need whiskers if he's got a mustache. I don't know. I think she's interesting. There definitely should be more like Leaf. I feel like there's not that many projects for Leaf Star or Sky Clan in general. I feel like a lot of the things that make her interesting aren't really exciting. Or, like, visually exciting, I guess. It's probably pretty visually hard to tell her story in a way that, like, keeps people interested. Sage nose. I guess I got rid of his pink nose. Kind of looks like a schnauzer. His hair, I feel like, is too straight for, like, how old he's looking. But whatever, man. It's been 2 hours. It feels like it's been 4 hours, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Well... Panda, have you read, like, Firestar's Quest or Sky Clan's Destiny or anything? Because if you haven't read any of the super editions, then, they do kind of come out of nowhere. Well, then that's why usually I suggest people read at least Firestar's Quest. Before they read A Vision of Shadows. But ideally, you should probably read Firestar's Quest, Sky Clan's Destiny, you should probably... I'm trying to think. Like, you don't have to read Hawkmoon's Journey before The Apprentice Quest because it doesn't come out before, but... I usually suggest that people read Firestar's Quest at least before they start A Vision of Shadows. Because Firestar's Quest is what is, that's what Sandstorm is talking about. In her little spiel in The Apprentice Quest where she's like talking about it, it's all Firestar's Quest. It's a whole book. Firestar's Quest also has the Power 3 prophecy, but it wasn't. I don't think it was introduced. And hold on, Firestar's Quest does it? It came out at the same day as like the site, right? Firestar's Quest. Let me look. No, the quest, Firestar's Quest came out after the site, so it's not. Briley, you just asked us who you wanted to draw, and somebody responded, and then you said good, and now you're asking for somebody else. All you come in here to do, Briley, is just request things from us. Other opinions? Sparkpaw should have been the main character. Have you only read the first book, Panda? Honestly, I don't think the first book. I think the first book and the last book of A Vision of Shadows are the two worst books. Which sucks. It sucks that the beginning and the end of that arc are not good. You're like 3/4 through A Vision of Shadow, or like the entire series, or the first book? I mean, if you're still calling them Sparkpaw and older Paw, I think you're on the first book still. Because I think they get their names in the second book. I think we should do all kits. Wait, hold on, Panda. You're reading A Vision of Shadows and A Starless Clan at the same time? I'm confused. I don't know how people could read two different arcs at the same exact time. Unless you're like, you've already read all those arcs like 3 or 4 times. I mean, I've definitely read... Like, for your first time reading it, I feel like... Okay. This is Warrior Cats All Kits. Oops, all kits. I read The Prophecies Begins and A Vision of Shadows at the same time when I started. That's crazy, Lemon. That's crazy. There probably weren't that many overlapping characters, though. But you would get spoiled for so much. Like, you get spoiled for Firestar, you get spoiled for... I'm pretty sure, like... Oh my gosh. Warrior Cats is really bad at just, like, spoilering books. Even, like, before they come out. Okay. I didn't want to be behind everyone else as a kid, so I just consumed as many spoilers as possible. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay. So this is all kits. Finch kit. And it includes... So there is a hint for each clan. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. But there is a hint for each clan. So this is really hard though. These ones are really hard. Ember Kit, Ancient Tribe, and it's A through N. That's always gets me too. So we have like Falling Dusk for the Ancient Tribe. Hatch Kit, Dark Kit, Daisy Kit. No. Moss. Hey, Goose. Goose Kit. Moss Kit. Moon Kit. Loner / the Wildcat. Fog Kit? Fog Nuzzle? No. Hazel Kit? Snow Kit. Mist Kit. No, it's A through M. It's A through M. Blue Kit. Blue Bell Kit. Hop Scratch. Adder Kit. Crooked Kit. Earth? Yes, that is a good pool. Good pool, Yuna. Good pool. Ancient Tribe. There's Falling Dusk, Morning Star. There's also Morning Fire. Dandelion Kit. Mist Kit? Yes. And Mistle Kit. Ice Kit. Dandy. Drift Kit. Okay, well, apparently we got Dandelion Kit already. Drift Kit. Dandelion Kit. Make sure I didn't spell it wrong. Juniper Kit. Elder Kit. Flicker Kit. What about Flint Kit? Fire Kit. Holly Kit. Hollow Kit. Hoot Kit. Hunter. Flame. J Kit is a good one. And J Frost. I don't know who that Ancient Tribe one is. Crow Muzzle. Crow Kit. Flame Kit. We got. Lion Kit. Lily Kit. Dancing Leaf, maybe? Nope. Dangling Leaf. Ancient Tribe. Lapping Wave. Cinder Kit. Lion's Roar. Fluttering Bird. Okay, it is Fluttering Bird. Heavy Kit. Bright Kit. Cinder Kit. Cedar Kit. Carp Kit. Harry Kit. What about Henry? No. Crystal? Jake? We see Jake as a kitten. And Ferris and Whiskers. Philo? No. Who's the kin Shadow Clan Sky Clan? Gull Kit? Cone Kit? Frond Kit? Okay. Willow Kit? No, it's A through M. But I keep getting it mixed up. Foxy? Ember Kit we got. Echo Kit? Is there any Echo Kits? Eel Kit? Rusty is A through M. I almost typed him in though. I think no, Princess, not Princess. Also, don't worry if you get mixed up. I also get mixed up. Clear Skies Camp / Sky Clan. Is that Birch? Birch Kit? Dew Petal? Dew Kit? Dew Nose? Float Kit? Heather Kit? Leap Kit? Branch Kit? Gale Kit? Crow Kit we got. Larch Kit. Lake Kit? Is there any lakes? Leaf Kit? Did we get leaf kits? There's probably a bunch. We got Gorse Kit. Cloud Kit's a good one. We got Clover. And Cherry. Drizzle is a good one. Robin. No, A through M. Holly Kit I think we got. We got Holly Kit. What about Haze? No, we got Haze. Hawk? Moth and Tadpole? Moth Kit? What about Moth Flight? Dust Muzzle. Morning Whisker. We got Ember Kit though already. Bird Kit. Birdie. Hop Kit. Hope Kit. Hoot Kit? No Hoot Kit. Jagged Peak. Probably Mystic. Yeah. Jagged Peak. I don't think Jagged Kit is a thing because that would have been Snag. Fern Kit and Feather Kit. Fallow Kit. Light kit's a good one. Lightning kit. And lightning tail. And lightning stripe. Leap kit we got. Lily kit we got. Leopard kit. Melody, I just got Leo. What about Barley, Hoot, Jumper? Golden kit, it's a good one. Bracken kit, Bramble kit. Broken kit. Brook kit. Cinder kit, Kestrel kit, yeah, Kestrel kit, Kink kit, and Kite kit. Okay, awesome. Frost kit, Doe kit, and Deer kit. Dove kit. Ivy kit? Did we get Ivy kit? Yeah. Gray kit. Is Gray Wing on here? No. Berry kit. What about Beach kit? From Shadowclan. Apple kit. Apple Blossom. Broken kit we got. What about Briar kit? Bumble kit. Blossom kit. Amber kit. We just did Mint kit, maybe? Minnow kit? We're missing a couple of Sky Clans. Claw kit, Ash kit, Cinder kit. Yep. Going down. Did we get Breeze kit already? Nope. Fern kit we got. We got Fur kit, Fire kit. Flame kit, Flash kit. Mallow. I think Maple has her kit name on the website. Brindle. Yes. Bristle. Fin kit? Flip kit? Flax kit? Lichen? No, she's a loner. We don't know what her dash kit. Oh yeah, good call. Carp kit, yep, we got him. We're missing some sisters. Icicle, Sniff, Cloudy, Snow, no S's. Carp kit I got. What about Chestnut kit? Chestnut kit and Creek kit and Cricket kit. Loud kit? Yes. And then Black Ear for Slate. Heavy kit, we got Mud, yes, and Mud kit probably. Myrtle, Bay, Bark, Feather kit we got. ThunderClan, StormClan, Rogue, and it's not Lightning kit. Okay, Magpie's a good one. Soot Piper, Magpie, Mist, we got them all. Cranberry kit, okay. Crouch. Going down. Rogue / Clear Skies Camp. Did we get Dragonfly? No, we didn't get Dragonfly or Duck Kit. Good call. Tiny doesn't work. No. Did we get Flowerfoot? Flowerfoot, Flower Kit. Lynx. Good call. Flame Kit. Alder? Okay, it's Alder. And we need Alder kit. Did we get Adder kit? Yeah. Acorn fur, Acorn kit. No Acorn kit. Ant kit? Oh, apparently he's one. Lulu and Bella. Good call. Betsy? What about Luna? Nope. Starflower? No. It's A through M, so we're not gonna have Starflower on here or Pod kit. There's a Wind Clan / Thunder Clan. Blue Whisker. Oh, Blue Whisker, Bubbling Stream, and Honey Pelt. Oh, and Honey Kit. I don't think we have Honey Kits. There's Dangling Leaf, Shade, Eagle Feather, Dew Nose, Dusk Nose, Dusk Kit, Dusk Smoke, Arc, Shadow, Ember Kit we got. Ice we got, and we have Ice Kit. Do we have Fox Kit? Yeah. Frog Kit. Leaf, Moon we got. Finch Kit we got. Lightning Kit we got. ThunderClan, StormClan, Rogue. Who's this one? Petal Kit? Fox Kit? Oh, Curl Kit. And Curly Kit, probably. And Fidget Kit. Fox Kit. Lark Kit is a good one. Moss? We got Moss. What about Mossy Kit? Or Misty Kit? We need Misty Kit. Yeah. Not Song Kit. We're still missing a Loner ThunderClan. Mouse Kit? And we're still missing another Ancient Tribe. So we have Dancing Leaf. We have Crow Muzzle. We have Morning Fire, Melting Ice. Okay. Fallow Kit. It is hard to remember, and that's why I'm not like... It's really hard to remember. Nut Kit. Nope. Did we get Bright Kit? Yeah. Lapping Wave we got. Buzzard Kit's a good one. I don't think we have him yet. What about, like, Buster? Or Boris? No. Finch Kit we got. Hollow Kit we got. What about Hill Kit? Hill Kit, Down Kit. We got Drift and Fallow. Barley. Yeah, I got Barley. Do we have Badger Kit? We need Badger Kit. Ant Kit we got. Fleck is an adult when we see him. We have Dust Kit, right? Oh, we didn't have Dust Kit. Cricket Kit, Feather Kit. We got Elder Kit. Sky Clan / Loner. Pigeon Kit, no. Fringe Kit? Pebble Kit? Oh, it's probably Gravel Kit. Yeah. Lavender Kit we got. Awesome. Chestnut Kit. Fern Kit? Yes, we got. Okay, we're missing just like pure... Okay, a Rogue and Sky Clan. So there's Tiny, there's Bounce. Did we get Bounce Kit? Okay, awesome. Rock is 2 not there. Ivy Kit we got. Did we get Hatch Kit? Did we get Haven Kit, maybe? Hutch. Going down. Looking. Loner / the sister. So we're still missing. Is it Grass? Grass Kit? We got Earth, right? This is a kitten from the Loner. Oh, you know who it is? Coriander and Daisy. Flint Kit. They're like adopted by Sunshine or something. Eagle Kit. We needed an Eagle Kit. And we're still missing a Loner / Guardian Cat. It's not Light Kit? Okay. / Guardian. Oh, Blaze. Apple Kit. We got him. We're still missing another Sisters, by the way. Is it like Creek? Hawk? Tempest? Furs? Fury? Fierce? Did I get Eel Kit and Heron Kit? I did not have Heron Kit, but I think I got Eel Kit. There's Stretch and Rustle. There's Fluff Kit? No. There's Leap, Hazel, Shy, Puff. Morning Kit? Okay, we needed Morning Kit still. A through M Nanner. Flower we got. What about Float Kit? Did we get her? Yeah, Flutter Kit. Okay. Dead Kit? No, he's named Hop Kit. Yeah, Hop Kit counts. We got Hop Kit. Hound? We're still missing a sister. So there's Sunrise. No, not Sunrise. Adder Kit. Marsh Kit. We needed Marsh Kit still. Clover Kit. Cone Kit. There's Branch Kit. Breeze we got. Brindle. Okay. The sisters. We got Ice. Stone Grass. We got Moon Leaf. Here's Honey Kit. We got Berry Kit. We got... We're still missing a Tribe of Rushing Water as well. Is it like Flight? Swoop? Crag? Awesome. Jag? Jagged Rock? Beach? Oh, you're right, Lemon. It is beach. Foxy? Fox? We got Fox. And there's still another sisters that we're missing. Badger Kit? Nope. Aspen Kit? Nope. Amber Kit, did we get? Yeah, we did. We got Acorn for Vixen Kit, no. Slate is S. Vixen Kit is V. Fallow? I feel like we got her. What about Fallen Leaves? Would he be on here? Nope. Russet? Nope. Frisk? Okay, Frisk is one. What about Fritz? Yeah, no, it's hard to remember. Let's see. River Clan, Thunder Clan, Shadow Clan. We're still missing like over 30, you guys, by the way. Acorn Kit. Okay. Let me reverse. Boulder Kit. Blizzard Kit. Blue Kit. Beach Kit. Berry Kit. Bee Kit. Beetle Kit. Mud Kit. Mouse Kit. Morning Kit. Claw Kit we got. Leaf Kit. Lion Kit. Lizard. Lily. Foggy. Oh yeah, Foggy. Ivy we got. Apple Blossom we got. Feather Ear. Shivering Rose, Hazelburrow. Morning Fire. We got Arc Shadow. Briar Kit we got. Dusk Smoke we got. Drizzle we got. Drift Deer, Dew Kit, Dawn Kit. Okay, we're missing a bunch of Dawn Kits. Melting Ice. Melting Ice. Bacon. Eggs. Yeah, bacon and eggs. We always forget that they're technically kits. Cleo, no. Hunter, yes. We got Cleo. We got Hunter. Lavender Kit we got. Yeah, now we're missing 23. Black Kit? Did we get all the black kits? No, we didn't even have that one yet. Leopard Kit we needed. Yes, we have her. Light Kit we got. Lightning Kit we got. Beach Kit? Did we get beach kits? Okay. Bloom Bright Kit. Binky? No. Livy. Crooked Kit. We got Oak Kit. It's not on here. Rain, Willow, Petal, Hail Kit, Hair Kit. Okay. Morning Kit we got. Bristle Kit, Fly Kit. Flax Kit. Moth Lights Kits we got. Ember Kit we got. Morning Whisker we got. Dusk Muzzle we got. Moth Light we got. What about Micah? Is he got... Okay. We're still missing a kitty pet. 2 kitty pets. Frankie? Benny? Blaze, Bounce, Billy. Oh god. Philo? No. Flower? Scratch? No. I just realized that you guys can't see me enter the answer. Sorry about that. Dudley, Flutter Sneeze, Jesse, Dudley, no. One Kit, Morning Kit, Ash Kit, Pigeon, Sorrel, Dead Kit, Bristle, Fin, Flip, oh god. Drizzle Kit, Little Mew. 2 little kits. Long Kit. We got Longtail on the last one. Dapple Kit. Beach Tail. Flurry. Mole Kit. Marigold. Honeysuckle. Fang. Yeah. Brown Kit. Dapple Kit. Mole Kit. Okay. I think we did okay. Which ones are the ones that people don't remember? Flurry and Honeysuckle are down there. Brown Kit, Bloom Kit, Little Kit, Dapple Kit. The majority of people actually do get Dapple Kit. Yeah, sorry. I know this is probably not what you guys want to hear, but I'll probably end it here, the stream. I gotta go finish packing. I leave really early tomorrow morning to start my drive down there. We drew 4 cats today, which is like fine. We did nectar, nettle, mint, and sage. I'm not doing a commission stream this weekend. And the next stream will be on Tuesday. So we'll have Tuesday stream. If I'm seeing you in Atlanta this weekend, please say hi. I would love to meet some of you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys again next Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.